Hello and welcome back to Risk of Rain Returns. Today we're going to be doing something a little special. We are going to be going in and unlocking the secret character. And I need some movement to do this. So despite the fact that we recently did a pilot run, I think I'm going to go ahead and do pilot here. So in order to do the secret character, it's a whole list of things. If you want to know how to do it, honestly, just look up a guide online. This is not going to be a guide on how to unlock them. This is going to be more of like showing you guys me unlocking them, and then I'm going to do some gameplay in case you want to know whether he's worth unlocking, because he's fucking weird. So we're going to go in with command because we need a couple specific items, and we actually have to do the first part on Drizzle, which is why it took him so long to get unlocked. It took him a few days before people figured it out because, well, he was on Drizzle. I want some movement speed. Oh, I should have changed my my special skill there, but that's okay. I mostly just needed this guy for his parachute. And, of course, we still need stuff to be able to win here. But, yeah, Robo-Mando is the new secret character. And if you're here watching this video, then I'm going to assume that you don't mind spoilers. So, the spoiler warning was to not click on the video, because the video title is basically going to be unlocking the secret character, and then I'll put the word spoilers in there somewhere. Yeah, he's a bit of a weird character, and the way you unlock him is so incredibly specific that, honestly, I don't know how people found it, and I don't know how people were expected to find it. I will say that I actually came across every part of the unlock mechanic on my own. I came across the battery, which is required. You'll see that in a minute. I came across the thing that the battery goes into, and I came across the way to move the battery between runs all on my own, and I had no idea. I spent hours trying to figure it out. I had no idea how to combine those pieces of information. So I maybe with enough trial and error I could have figured it out, but like there's one step that's really god-awful specific. Wow, is this stage literally just drones? There has been 2 items on this stage. Every other item has been a drone. Is there anything? Oh, this is there is a shard for commando down there. The shards give basically an extra skin. Sometimes if you notice that I have some extra skins for some of the characters, that's what I got them from. There is another way to get extra skins as well, but I don't have that unlocked yet. Okay, teleporter has to be far right then. As far as this being a run, realistically speaking, we're not going to win this run. There's no reason to. We just need to get to stage 5 with this run, and then we'll die and get another run going, and then we'll die again. Hopefully I can do this in one try, and I don't have to take multiple tries to do it. Which means that the first item we get is probably going to be an infusion. First green item, sorry, that we get will be an infusion. And then the rest of that's just probably just going to be damage afterwards. Just so that we can get through. Oh, we need a hobo feather, though. But I have until stage 5 to get 1 hobo feather, so I'll probably get damage and infusion first. Just to make sure that we don't freaking die on Drizzle. Because that'd be embarrassing, right? I've been, in my own free time, I have been testing a bit of a funny idea I have for a run. And I think this is going to be a lot more of a challenge than I thought it was going to be originally. So it might be something that we save for whenever we start streaming, which might be here sometime pretty soon. I've been starting to set some stuff up for it. We're going to go ahead and grab an infusion here. Grab this last item, and then I guess We kind of just leave, to be honest. I should grab more movement speed. I've been trying to figure out what the best items in the game are, because one of the things that I plan on doing at some point is what's called a Mayo run. It's called Monsoon All Artifacts On. It's an old Risk of Rain 2 thing, but it actually got started by Risk of Rain 1 because there's an artifact that's been in the game since Risk of Rain 1 originally, called the Artifact of Origin, which you have to beat the game by having all artifacts on, and you can't be in Drizzle. You can be in Rainstorm, but I think doing it in Rainstorm is lame. So we're going to do it in Monsoon. And it's not going to be a run that I probably do on my first try. It's going to probably take a couple of tries to do. So I've been trying to figure out what the best items are. And just as like a quick recap of like what I've discovered so far is whenever it comes to whites, realistically speaking, one of the strongest items, which I don't know how usable it is though, that's the problem. One of the strongest items is actually the mortar. It does a lot of damage and it actually stacks on damage as well. Every stack of it you get, it actually does even more damage. Problem is that if you've ever used a mortar in this game, it's not super... There's my Hopo Feather, just so I don't forget about it. It's not super usable. It kind of shoots in this weird arc in front of you. So more reliably damage on every character is the crit glasses. Crit glasses adds 10% extra damage on the first one, and 7% extra damage every other one up until you get about 14 of them. And yes, I know that it's technically what actually is happening is technically crit chance, but that crit chance is equivalent to doubling your damage, which means that 10% chance to double your damage is in fact mathematically 10% more damage over time. It's 10% more DPS. So out of all of the white items, it's actually one of the best items to add because it's very consistent. Right up there with, out of the ones I have unlocked at least, I should say. I don't have every item unlocked. Right up there with probably Bleed, maybe being the second one. And then most of the rest of the damage items are in legendaries. There's some decent, I'll say there are some decent green items that add damage. ATG, obviously. ATG is obviously one. The ukulele is actually a pretty damn good damage item as well. Funny. In Risk of Rain 1, in Risk of Rain 2, white items were some of the strongest items in the game, and in this game, it's almost all green, in my opinion. Then again, I am not an expert. I'm not race or anything like that. So, you know, don't listen to my opinion over someone else's necessarily. This is just from my own personal observation, because I like making my own observations on things. If I get a red, I'm definitely getting the crit ring. I should probably grab some healing at some point, huh? Movement for speed first. Let's see if we can get one more item off the stage. Yeah, red. We'll grab the crit ring here, which resets cooldowns on... Well, reduces cooldowns by 1 second every time I get a crit, which makes it so that I can do my support fire here. Lot. An absolute lot. I just need a little bit more crit rate, and can have something silly there. Just to make sure we can actually get to it, we're going to take the jetpack, and then we'll take some more crit. Jetpack will help us ensure that we can actually get to the item that we are looking for. I will say this might be a little bit of a long episode just because I don't know how long this is going to take. I know that it's going to take at least 20 minutes to do my next run, minimum. Probably a little bit longer than that. And if I have any failures, I'll probably just show myself failing and edit those out, because it's already going to be a little bit of a long run, so I don't really want to include those. I should get some movement speed so I can find these teleporters faster. Definitely gonna take the Shrine of the Mountain. Just get some extra items. Man, the jetpack's so good. I don't really need these. I'd rather just get the items from them. We will take some bleed, just to make sure we have enough damage. Still playing like I'm on Monsoon here. I think it's going to be all crit and movement speed from now on. Mocha is a nice compromise between both movement speed and crit, or attack speed at the same time. Need a little bit more crit. We're not quite at critical mass with that yet. That's funny. Might as well have fun with this run, right? Not every time that we're going to be playing Command on Drizzle. In fact, I kind of tend to avoid it. There we go. Should be all the healing I need. And we'll leave. Oh, one more item over here. We will grab another feather just to make sure that we can get to where we're going. Take a nice swig of the cold brew. Okay. Next level is going to be... Oh, is there an artifact I can unlock here? I don't mind unlocking an artifact. I don't know if I can do it with this character. I don't think I can. The easiest person to do this with is Huntress. You can shoot through this wall here and hit that button. And you have to go around and find all of the buttons that you can do that to. And if you do that, you can unlock an artifact, which I just haven't done yet. No reason beyond that, to be honest. We'll go ahead and grab all of the rest of the movement speed we need. It's so nice to actually have some serious movement items. So many times do I do a run and I end up not getting any. There we go. And then some extra attack speed, because we're critting a lot anyways. I think it's technically less than 14 crit glasses to get full crit, because some of these other items give me crit as well. But I don't remember the number exactly that I get from the other items. So we're just going to go with 14, because it's not like it matters too much. Yeah, we'll take wrap. Completely safe now. No reason to stay. We don't really need more items, so we don't need to beat the next stage, so. Okay, so we're going to be looking on the far left or the far right side of the stage for a suspicious looking pot. And we should be able to open this suspicious looking pot. I know what the one on the right side of the stage looks like, but not the one on the left. But I'm told it will always be on the stage either way. And based on what this map looks like, I'm guessing it's probably supposed to be on the right side. Because I think it's supposed to be someplace relatively inaccessible. Like, it's not supposed to be easily accessible. This is the build that I was trying to go for the other day with looping, by the way, is to have basically infinite numbers of my directional angled shot here. Yes, there it is. Okay, so we need to get over there, beyond the wall. Wow, don't even need movement to do that. You just need to know it's there, huh? So we got that. There's the battery that we need. Oh yeah, we do have to beat the stage. Oh well. It's not like that's going to be hard. Should probably just grab healing at this point. Guardian's Heart's also very good. Just gives you a bunch of extra HP. That's hilarious. Yeah. Oh, we should have taken, the thing that gives me extra parachutes. Oh well. Let's just leave. Easy peasy. Might as well get other items, right? So now we basically have to take this battery to a different run, and in order to do that, we have to go to a secret area in Contact Light, the last stage. So make sure we press the right button. Previous levels. I have not spoken to a single person or heard a single person who has not been fucked up by this teleporter and pressing the wrong button at least once. Okay. So in order to do this, we basically have to get out of the stage, which looks like there's a way out right here. is pilot bug? I just noticed that the explosion is going off on me instead of where I hit. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Because the brilliant behemoth is not supposed to be exploding on where I'm standing. We don't need any movement speed for our second run, so we'll probably do mercenary with parry just to make sure that we win our second run, because we'll be going up to rainstorm. There's no need to do it on monsoon, and there's no there's nothing to prove for doing it on monsoon, so I'm just gonna get it done. Here is little Jambots area, and then over here we store the equipment in this little chest, and it teleports away. On another note is that if you ever want, there is another secret over here. Ah, it was right there. You saw it. That's a shard for mercenary. So now we need to go to a new run, which means we need to just die. I got wrap. That makes it really unfortunate for me to die. Well, unfortunately, I didn't grab that much healing. There we go. Okay. So now we're going to go to mercenary. It's a good enough build. Yeah, I'll leave command off. I don't need it. And then our goal is to get to... Actually, let me check to make sure that I'm doing this right. I have a little page over here. Okay, so step 2 is get the container, put it in the equipment thing, and then start a new run on monsoon or rainstorm. And then we have to get to stage 2. Okay. So the next thing we do is on stage 2. It's been a hot second since I've done the counterattack build. Forgot that there was so much wind up to it. And if you're asking me why I didn't do command a second time, because, well, I don't enjoy command, so that's pretty much it. It's funny every once in a while, and it's funny to do it's appropriate to do for a specific thing, but outside of that, getting rid of the RNG is why are you even playing the game? And some people like command, don't get me wrong. Back in the day, whenever I played Risk of Rain with my brother, he pretty much would exclusively play on command, and I couldn't get him to play the game otherwise unless it was on command. But I just don't... For me, it's getting rid of the RNG gets rid of most of the point of playing the game and the excitement of playing the game. And command will probably get you a fun run once, but then after that, you kind of have it solved and it's boring. But as you guys can probably tell by my entire YouTube channel, I like games being hard. So doing command is kind of, at least for me, counterintuitive. It's the quickest way for me to ruin a game. But at the same time, there are some things that I plan on doing specifically with command, because they're actually still hard. I have this weird timekeeper run where I'm trying to beat the game in less than 10 or less than 20 minutes. I'm not sure what's possible yet on that. And that actually requires command. I was trying to see if I could parry fall damage, but I fell in a little jumper pad. I also think that there's possibilities that I will take command in order to do challenge runs, like all fireworks or stuff like that. I think that could be fun. Oh, come on. Suddenly, I can't parry. It's almost like I haven't played this build in a while. Yeah, there's a lot of delay to it. Just gotta remember. There we go. 200 damage. Jeez. So freaking strong. Oh, hey, nice. Also very nice. Almost one-shot him. Holy crap. It's actually funny because I don't know if anyone here plays Magic the Gathering, but there's also a thing in Magic the Gathering called tutors, where basically you can go through your entire deck and find whatever you want and pull it out. I literally never play tutors, so it's not even like an issue of like difficulty. It's just like I prefer the gambling. I prefer the RNG. I love decks that say, oh, you cheat out this card and play it for free, or draw the top 10 cards of your deck and play one of them for free. I love cards like that, so it's not like I don't like, you know, getting free stuff per se, but I like the not knowing. It's just part of the discovery gamer thing, I think. Oh my gosh, I've literally gotten nothing but healing items. That is insane. Literally every item I've gotten has been a healing item. Well, except for my use item. You could argue that the bug spray technically does damage, but it's 5% damage, so... Oh, it's 10% damage. So it's not exactly damage. Okay, so we're going to get to stage... I'm probably not going to die. We're going to get to stage 2, and now that we're at stage 2, we need to look for that chest that we just teleported and find it again, which will have the battery in it. And there we go. I need the money to buy it. Okay. And let me double check. So get to stage 2, collect the battery, reach stage 3, activate the teleporter. Okay. So we have 15 minutes basically to get to the end of stage 3 at this point. So we're not exactly in a rush. But I also don't want to necessarily miss my deadline. I have to leave stage 3 between the 22 and 22.59 mark. So basically at minute 22. Oh my god, more healing. Oh my gosh. Where was this in during all my commando runs last night? I was testing my Time Lord idea with commando, and I literally had 3 runs where I never got healing. Ever. Like, literally never got healing. Four stages in. Well, that's just really funny. Whole bunch of temporary fireworks. Since we have to survive to the 22-minute mark, I'm gonna make sure to grab a few items. I don't really want to die. I guess that sentence doesn't really need anything else to be added to it. I was just like, I don't know what my end of my thought there was. Honestly, just, yeah, I don't want to die. God, it's so refreshing to not be on command. I've been playing a lot of runs on command lately to test stuff. And it's just like, there's a certain level of stress that I get whenever I open a chest on command that you just don't have whenever you're not on command, because it'll just be whatever it wants to be. God, Mercenary is so strong. so ridiculously strong. Okay. I want to just double check this again. So reach stage 3 and activate the teleporter. Defeat the boss. Wait until 22 minutes to go through it. Ah! So we might as well fully loot this stage, because we have to wait until... Oh my gosh. I'm looking away from my screen. We have to wait until minute 22 to leave this stage, if I'm reading this correctly. Hopefully I don't fuck this up. So far this has been first try. Also, while I was looking up guides for how to do this, I found a guide that says to do this in 3 minutes, which is actually impossible because you have to... It takes 22 minutes to reach this particular stage, so how would you ever possibly do this in 3 minutes? Kinda hate clickbait. Oh, that's another pretty strong white item, by the way, is fireworks actually do a lot of damage. I think it was like 300% or something like that. It was something crazy. And, you know, you can't pick up things reliably all the time, but when you can pick things up, it just helps you clear the stage, right? It's not going to help you against a hard boss, necessarily, unless you do something weird, but it'll help you clear the stage. I feel like taking at least one firework is a pretty good idea. And we'll check for the secret area up here, but if it is here, we can't take it. It is not here. It is really tempting to press L2 to use my item, because it's just sitting there taunting me. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be like the fuel array from Risk of Rain 2, where if I use it, I just like die instantly or something like that. Just on the off chance that something bad happens here. I'll go ahead and do this. I don't know what bad thing could have possibly happened. Okay, so now we have to leave the stage after the 22-minute mark, but before the 23-minute mark. Might as well look around. Make sure we head back before the 15-minute mark. Oh, hey, Hyper Thrower. Nice. Pretty done on this character. I feel like whenever it comes to the command run, the Mayo command run, the first thread goes to being a wrap every time. Repulsion armor plating. Or not repulsion armor plating, but whatever it's called in this game. The repulsion armor. Because the repulsion armor is... like, every 6 hits, you're literally indestructible. It's really, really broken. Broken good. After that, like, I don't know. Also, because it's a particularly hard challenge, I'm considering doing it on Mercenary. Okay. Unfortunately, we have 6 minutes. I'll probably just cut out these 6 minutes. So, I'll meet you there. Okay. I'm leaving that one in, though, because I just deflected fall damage for the first time. That's hilarious. The parry is probably broken. Just checking in, minute 19. Still just waiting. Okay, we have about 25 seconds now. So what we're going to be doing on this next stage is, as soon as we get there, we're going to just be searching the stage. We don't need to activate the teleporter or do anything else. We're going to be searching the stage for a green arrow that's going to be pointing at something. We go up to it and we should be able to activate it with the battery. And once we do so, then Robo-Mando is going to spawn. We'll go ahead and go. 22. Robo-Mando is going to spawn, and he, yeah, something's going to happen. And then immediately afterwards, we're going to go into a Robo-Mando run and do just one run on Monsoon real quick. Show you guys what he can do. So this can be anywhere on the stage. And will often be, from what I understand, in some of like the secret areas. Yeah, this unlock mechanic is... if someone knows, like, was there an ARG for this or something like that? Or was this just like a silly little stupid secret? Because knowing that you have to be on the stage, you have to move to the stage between minute 22 and 23. That is the part that's just like, everything else I found. And I actually did find the battery once. There's a Twitch VOD, which might be gone by now, to be honest, with me and RSPK, where he found the battery whenever we were on one of the stages. And not the battery, sorry, we found this, which is essentially Robo-Mando, I guess. And it said that it needed the battery. And then whenever I was playing on my own, searching the outsides of stages and stuff like that, I found the battery. Didn't know what to do with it, unfortunately. Can I not make this jump? I don't want to get overloaded with enemies in the meantime. Okay. I don't know where on the stage it'll be. It'll just be somewhere on this stage. Assuming I did it correctly. I really hope I did it correctly. I just wasted a lot of time if I didn't. Not going to pick up a new item equipment. That seems like that would be unwise. It seems like there might be some sort of cavern right over there. Hey, there's a shortcut through the map here. That's pretty cool. This hyper threat is actually a lot of damage. Okay, where could this be? I really hope I didn't do it wrong. It's interesting that the hyper threader with my mercenaries eviscerate just kind of fires off in just literally random directions. There it is. There it is. Okay, we did it right. Okay, now how do we get in there? How do I get in there? Please don't tell me it's someplace I literally can't access without some sort of movement ability. There we go. Okay. He's gonna steal all my items. Oh, wow. He is, like, indestructible. Yep. And then he kills me. Robo-Mando unlocked. Starts to suck. Okay. Let's go ahead and jump in with him now. Robo-Mando is very small. We'll take the blue one. So he has single fire, which is basically a single shot for 6% damage. A small electrical charge that pierces enemies. The ability to dive forward a small distance, jump a hit early in the maneuver, and then rewire mechanical objects, activating it for free. Little tiny commando. And instead of a roll dive, he just has a face splat. Wow, that's really short range. Yeah, but you'll see in a second. We'll go up to that chest. You'll see in a second what's special about him. The rest of his toolkit is basically terrible, but free chests. All of the chests are free. Yep. Wow. He actually can't do the fire backup thing that every other character in the entire game can do. Because he doesn't, I don't think he has... Oh, the shrines aren't free, by the way. So technically, I do actually need money, but only for shrines. He also feels relatively fast, but that might just be because he's small. I think he's an hilarious character. I actually feel like I would use him just because I love the... Am I invincible at all during that? Let me actually watch my HP bar. Only for like the first half second. Wow. Okay. So I'm 100% reliant on items in this character. Can I do drones? I can do drones for free too. Okay. Can I do this? No. If we do this... we might be able to get them. Yeah. Hey, the backup. It's a pretty good item. Because I can get chests for free, I'm just gonna go and get a chest or two still. Because I need stuff. This will be fine. I love the face splat. Man, that is on a 0-second cooldown, essentially, too. 3-second cooldown. So, like, you can just do it. There's no holding back. There's no, you know, captain from... Oh, you asshole. You changed directions at the last second. I'm not going to be able to get this. Maybe? Maybe? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. ATG? R2? Hell yeah. I might actually be able to win this run. I honestly did not expect to win my first run with Robo-Mando. But there's a chance. I don't think he has any skins or anything like that. He just is. This is just the whole thing. Yeah. Secret character is, let's go ahead and say a little bit super weird. See the little particles? Yeah, that's right up here. Let's go ahead and leave. I'm not going to really get much better than ATG Mark II, so... He just does not do damage. It's all about drones, and it's going to be all about items. Basically, commando but shitty. At least he has a relatively fast attack speed. Can activate items. Can't believe his base attack, though, 60% damage. Hilarious. There's no reason to stay whatsoever. This is, I think this is one of those times where it's like there's a joke character, but the joke character isn't fully bad. Because free items is pretty good if you think about it. Because like the whole point of items being costing money is to make you like have this relationship with time, right? And wasting time. Meanwhile, because they're free, I can just not worry about the time at all. Clear the whole stage as quickly as possible. I need a good use item now that I have rapid mitosis. Clear the stage quickly as possible. Avoiding... Honestly, I can just avoid all the enemies. I just thought about that. You can avoid all the enemies and then just get all the items on the stage, use the teleporter, and leave. I saw an item up there. Oh, it's a shrine. I don't have enough money to play this shrine. I don't think I care. So there's the teleporter. Top middle. I love that animation of him unlocking the chest. It's pretty funny. Don't really need that crate. I can use it, leave it there in case I need healing later. Can't activate those. Makes sense. It's not an electrical device. I'd like the repair kit. That'd be really nice for this character. Being able to repair and boost drones. because I get drones for free, so... I mean, I guess the backup's not the worst thing in the world to have as a fast item. We can guarantee that we can buy the items that we find, so I'm just going to do a quick full circuit of the level, to be honest. I think that's everything, though. Yeah, because there's the teleport I came in on. I was like jumping on a trampoline. Okay, we'll leave. Wow, there was very few items on this stage. I did get rapid mitosis though, so I can't really be sad. Rapid mitosis is probably one of my favorite items. It cuts the cooldown of your use item by 25%, and it goes by 25% every time. So you can eventually get the cooldown to, I think it actually stacks to 0. It's one of the things that is going to be part of my eventual Time Lord time travel build, is to get 4 rapid mitosises to get the stopwatch to 0. Ah! Felt too fart. The issue we're having here is that we are not strong. Also means I can reactivate my drones for free too, which is pretty good. Frost Relic. That helps. There we go. Voltate Mitt. Man, if I could just remove Voltate Mitt from the game, I totally would. Just give me a new save file where I just don't unlock a Voltate Mitt, and it's the last time item I unlock. I don't even think I could accidentally not unlock it, or I don't think I can intentionally not unlock it. If I remember correctly, the unlock mechanic was so simple. Easily the worst item in the game. Easily. This character's actually kind of fun, though. It's just like, because it's a different playstyle, I appreciate that they made a unique character here. Although I just realized that he's probably a little broken in multiplayer. 3 chests? It's hilariously broken. Because then other people aren't weak, right? Only you're weak. Boxing gloves are pretty good too. Not because of the knockback. The knockback's only okay. The real reason that they're pretty good is because whenever they activate, they do 100% damage. So it's basically a free crit. And it's a crit that can crit. So if you have crit glasses, you can actually essentially double crit. Infusion. Happily take that. Didn't really want gasoline. I kind of wanted the Guardian Heart, but that's okay. Better use item. Sure. Pretty good. Even better use item? Yes. Yes, it is. I will say Jar of Souls was really, really good. I don't know if it's one of the best, but it's very, very good. What the hell's happening here? That doesn't actually help me that much because I don't have any damage. I'm just getting so many use items, though. Yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and activate this because I just realized there's really no reason not to activate it as soon as possible because I don't need to stick around for money. Actually safer to activate it as soon as possible. I'll head over here and attempt to hurt this imp overlord. Okay, he's down here now. That only helps. Ooh, don't die. Damn it! Frickin' red bison asshole. Well, this has been Robo-Mando. I've been Areima, and this has been Risk of Rain Returns. I hope you guys are enjoying the episodes. If you are, feel free to leave a like, comment, and or subscribe. There will be more in the future. I will probably do another run with Robo-Mando at some point, because honestly, he's hilarious. But anyways, hope you have a good day. Goodbye.